I found a locked box in my new apartment, now I'm being haunted. Ever made a decision that seemed small but turned your whole world upside down? That's what happened when I found a locked box under my apartment floor. Now I'm not sure how much longer I can stay here. The whispers won't stop, let me explain. Last week I moved into an old, quirky apartment. Creaky floors, rusty pipes, and an elevator that makes you feel like you're the next victim in a horror movie. It wasn't perfect, but it was cheap and close to work, so I signed the lease. That's when everything started. While unpacking, I noticed a loose floorboard near the closet. Now normally I'd ignore something like that, but I had this nagging feeling. You know the one. I lifted the board and found something, a small, dust-covered box. The wood was dark, covered in strange carvings and locked with an intricate mechanism. It was like something out of a nightmare. That's when my curiosity got the best of me. I had to open it. I spent the entire weekend obsessing over the lock, trying every combination I could think of. By Sunday night, I finally cracked it. Inside the box, a letter and a photograph. The letter was written in perfect cursive handwriting on old yellowed paper. And the photo? A black and white picture of a woman staring right at me. The letter read, "To the one who finds this, you have uncovered something that should have remained hidden." I was like you, curious. But curiosity comes with a price. Now they're coming for you. Whatever you do, don't look into the mirror after midnight. And above all, don't listen to the whispers. Of course, I thought it was a joke. Whispers, mirrors, really? I mean, come on, right? But that's when things started getting weird. The first night was quiet. Nothing strange, just the usual creaks of an old building. But on the second night, I started hearing things. Faint whispers, like someone was in the room with me. I told myself it was the pipes or maybe the wind, but deep down I knew something wasn't right. By the third night I couldn't sleep. The whispers got louder and it felt like they were closer. Every time I looked around, the room was empty. But the feeling that I wasn't alone, it kept growing. And then I made the mistake I'll never forget. It was midnight. I'd just gotten home from a long, exhausting day. The letter's warning was far from my mind as I dragged myself to the bathroom. And then I looked into the mirror. There, standing right behind me, was her, the woman from the photograph. Pale skin, hollow eyes, and a cold stare that sent chills down my spine. I froze. My heart was racing, my hands gripping the sink. She wasn't moving, but her lips, they were moving, quietly, like you're revealing a dark secret. I couldn't hear what she was saying, but I didn't have to. The whispers. They started again, this time right in my ear. I spun around. She was gone. But the whispers kept growing louder, almost like they were inside my head. Since that night, things have only gotten worse. I wake up with scratches on my arms, strange words carved into the walls. Sometimes I feel her breath on my neck when I'm alone in the room. I tried to tell the building management, but all they said was, "It's just one of the quirks of the building." But it's not just the building. She's everywhere now. I looked through the photos on my phone this morning and she's there in every single one, standing in the background, getting closer and closer. What would you do? Would you leave the apartment or stay and try to fight it? If you ever find an old locked box hidden under the floorboards of your apartment, do yourself a favor. Don't open it. I wish I hadn't. What do you think is happening? Do you